so glad that you're mine. You're all I need.
Pretend it's the future you counseling you.
Impressions are like on the back of my hand. But, you know, like Jay-Z. It's your boy Jay-Z. H to the Izzo.
I just feel like we're witnessing literally like where you're about to get to your rise. Like, folks are gonna be looking back at this and be like, wow. Like, when you get your awards and everything, be like, oh my goodness. Like, you were speaking into existence. And welcome to Every Day is a Yay! Woo! I'm your host, Jewel Faguni, and I am with the iconic, prolific, up-and-coming Zion Ali! Zion is amazing, and you know, I got some songs caught in my head because of him, so I'm gonna pass the mic to Zion to tell us a little bit more about yourself, period. Welcome.
Right on. Hi, my name is Zion Ali. I'm an all-around entertainer, artist, Mr. Ooh, voice impressionist. Hey, it's your boy Jay-Z, H to the Izzo. Like Scooby-Doo, chill out, dude. Yeah. Like all types of stuff. Youth entertainer. I make songs for everyone, adults, youth, and yeah, that's pretty much about me. Yeah.
Give it up for Zion! Oh my goodness! All right, well, we are gonna talk about what it means to be the best you can be.
Right on.
But before we dive in, drum roll, please. We got the Goblet of Smiles!
Oh, snap.
So basically, in this segment, you're going to pick a question, any question,
yeah.
And the goal is to bring a smile on your face as well as to our audience. So go ahead, pick a question, any question, and read it to the audience.
All right, and if you were a genre of music, what would it be?
Ooh,
Okay, I would say most definitely pop. I am universal.
Bring him to the stage. It's a chance to connect.
You
to
can have a
resources
title of
and
being the
celebrate
king or
one
something,
another's
but
talents as well.
I feel like
Zion
I'm
and Michelle join us with more.
most definitely pop, because pop can be anything. You can transform a country song into a pop song. You can transform a hip hop song into a pop song.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like pop, and just my energies pop.
Exactly.
Just me.
I can see that. And you know what? As you say that, I'm like, oh my goodness. I feel like I'm similar. A part of me wants to do like pop soul, even though you're right, like soul can evolve into pop. Because y'all know, like this is me. Like,
Yeah.
But also like there is a part of me that's always like, da 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 da. Like I'm always gonna be like this, but I also love Florence and the Machine, and like I love just like I really do love pop, I'll be honest, and also indie. So I know it's one genre, but it's hard.
Yeah.
So it's like, what genre encapsulates the ability to be flexible in a lot of genres? So I'm like, maybe I might defer to pop.
Yeah.
I guess we poppin'.
Exactly.
Period. Poppin'.
Right on.
Yes. So let's talk about what it means to be the best you can be. Okay. And that goes with your song. Da, 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 da. Breakdowns.
Yeah.
Tell me more about breakdowns, and tell me more about the inspiration around the song and the album Man in the Mirror. Because when I hear Man in the Mirror, I'm like, da, 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 da,
Man in the mirror.
oh yeah.
I'm accident to change his ways.
Yes. Tell me more.
Breakdowns was just being the best you can be, and it's just about always wanting to grow, but always putting your best foot forward, and you know, just staying true to yourself and not steering away from your goal because of somebody else's fear. You know, like I started with music, and I started music with like 2017, and I was getting some like, oh, he's trying to sound like this, he's trying to sound like that, and you know, like, oh, it's a competition. But I'm like, I have to be my cheerleader, because it was like not saying you, but I'm saying you're, you know what I'm saying, whoever's like the 9, like, you know, nobody else gonna do it for me.
Exactly.
You know, unless I create that thing and believe in myself first. So Breakdowns is just about being the best you can be. Man in the Mirror, I'm a big fan of Michael Jackson, but it had nothing to do with Michael Jackson. It was just about the reevaluation of self.
Yes.
And that's why I made that Breakdowns the last song, because it's the conclusion of the album, Man in the Mirror. And also it had like, for people who know me from TikTok, oh man, Mike Tyson, oh man, somebody touched my apples, I'll just punch them in the chest and rip their chest out with it. That's me. I'm I'm that guy. So that's Mike Tyson is on the interludes, and he's supposed to be my conscience, talking to me and getting me prepared for the things I'm going to go through. And at the end is just the conclusion, just him congratulating me from getting through those tests and just making it. And just, yeah.
Period. I'm so curious because you seem very introspective. Like, you remind me of my friend that told me about vision. And, like, their idea of vision is, like, pretend it's the future you counseling you, right? Like, how long have you been in touch with yourself? Like, how long has Zion been coaching and supporting Zion?
Most definitely when I started theater. I started theater in high school. Was it freshman? Yes, I was a freshman in high school, and
makes sense. I can see y'all. Can't y'all see it? Tell me more about theater.
Yeah, I started with so what happened was my sister Raven Carroll, amazing actress, she was auditioning for a musical, and the teacher needed more male voices, and then she was all like, I was like, what? I can't sing. I'm a goofball. Like, I'm like, it's not, I can't sing. I never took it seriously, but she was all like, okay. She was like, come here. She went to the piano, hit this note, and then like just keep on belting, and she's like, yeah, you can sing. So I was like, okay, cool. And after that, I just starred in like every single musical. I played the Tin Man in The Wiz, the voice of the plant from Little Shop of Horrors, Feed Me Seymour. Seaweed from Hairspray, Papa Gay from Once on This Island.
Nice.
What else? I was in Newsies. I played Snoopy in You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown, and yeah. Right now I'm in Bronzeville the musical.
Yeah.
The show comes out from April 5th to April 14th.
Yeah.
All black cast, all black choreographers.
I love that.
Miss Margaret Motti is an excellent director, and she always comes with passion, and she's always very direct with what her vision is, and she's very, very helpful with when it comes to giving notes and developing a character.
Yes. Yeah. So let's talk about Miss Motti. Miss Motti?
Yeah.
Shout out to Miss Motti.
Shout out to Miss Motti.
Okay. You know when you talk about how she was giving you notes and like how to develop the character, tell me more about like your support circle. Like who helps you or supports you to be the best you can be?
First go out my manager, Marshall Calery. Everybody knows him like the king of Hyde Park.
Shout out to Marshall. Marshall was in season 1, as y'all remember. Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to Marshall.
He's an excellent human being, and he has helped me out through the past 7 months managing me. I have met a plethora of people. I have networked with Chance the Rapper, D-Lo, Chance's manager, Taryn, who owns a awesome shop, the Retro Grill, amazing food. Who else I've met? I met people who've been a part of Lollapalooza, who else with Lollapalooza and other music festivals, just networking with local businesses and just connecting with them, trying to see, just helping each other out. We're not like looking at each other like, oh, I'm helping you, or, we're never looking down at each other. It's always like we're on the same level. We can all just lifting each other up.
Yeah. There's room for all of us. I think that's a big thing. Keep going.
Yeah, no, I'm saying there's literally so much room. There's like artists that has like, I be looking on Instagram, and I be seeing artists that I'd never seen before with like 1 million followers. I'm like, who is this person? And it's a rapper. So it's like, or pop artist. So I'm like, that one, whoever's watching this, whoever like really wants that to happen, that dream, you can do it. There's more than enough room. There's more than enough room for your sound and just you being original, and just you having fun. And that's one thing when it comes to me making music.
Yeah.
I'm always looking for the having fun part, because when you're having fun, the person who's going to listen to the music is having fun as well.
Period.
So just being authentic, and you don't always have to be so serious, unless it's that like you're being emotional on the song. But if you're having fun, that other person's going to feel it too. And I'm saying just have faith. And for one thing, also Andre 3000, that one song, hey, he showed it to his friend.
Yes.
And then he said it wasn't going to make it. What happened? So you know what I'm saying? So
I'm so glad you did that.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad you said you have to be having fun with it. That's like a theme I've been talking to a lot of creatives, especially, is like, because a lot of the times as creatives, what we do becomes our job. That's the goal.
Right.
You have to make sure you're having fun with it. So like, walk me through your creative process. Like, how do you make sure you're having fun as you're making your music?
Right. So typically I'll be in a when I make my emotional music, I usually like go through something and then I put it on there. I always make the beat first. Like everything I've always produced, unless I'm like featuring on something. I haven't featured on anything. I've always brought somebody to my platform. I know it sounds weird, but like typically I'm the type to I like bringing people into my world versus like going into theirs, because like I don't know, I just feel like I love making stuff from the bottom up, and then just it will always match me because I made it. And when I bring somebody into it, I feel like I'm the best picker, because I feel like that person has a talent that can complement this and will enhance this project. I made youth music, made some songs for the children. I want to have kids to listen to an adult with some music that everyone can listen to. Someone that they can look to. But I'm also making some music for the adults and for people like us. Exactly too. So
and I think that's okay.
Yeah.
I think it's like you said, you want something that reaches everyone, but you also have to be authentic to you. And the reality is
Right.
you have a certain perspective.
Right.
So like, you need to be able to speak to folks that are able to be in your lane as well. So I
Right.
think that's totally okay.
Yeah, like just me being, and I feel like that's for anyone. I feel like everyone can listen to it as long as you're being yourself. For example, you can talk about Doja Cat when she made "Bitch, I'm a Cow." That's like,
I go moo.
I'm saying that was her.
Like,
She was having fun.
yes.
And what happened?
Like,
That's what I'm saying. Lil Yachty, he made was that your Lil Yachty? Hey, little mama, I'm trying to be your sunshine.
It's is that Broccoli?
Yeah, Broccoli.
That used to be my song.
Exactly. I'm saying like they was having fun.
Fun.
And now when you're listening to it, where you're at, you're doing something and you're having
Be
fun.
fun.
And
I'm
they're
about
just
to
being
listen to that.
themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's groovy. And my creative process, I've always start with the beat first, and I just write lyrics that I feel like that complement the sound that I'm looking for. I just have right now I feel like I have like two personalities, actually three.
Okay, go ahead.
Because there's like R&B songs. There's one piece of song. I'm so glad that you're mine. You're all I need. That's one song that I made.
Wait. Your voice, y'all. You can sing all day.
Oh my
Keep going. Keep
Bless
going.
you. No, but that's just one. That's my R&B voice, and then there's like my normal Zion. I'm done with the breakdowns, done with the face mouse, and then there's the adult Zion. I can't really. There's like a bunch of there's like autotune and type of there's autotune, and there's like inflections that you can only hear on the track.
So let's dive into the business of music, right?
Yeah.
Because I feel like it costs money to do things, but also you need to be able to do things to get in front of audiences.
Right.
So there's different angles we can go into it, but like, I guess, how do you support yourself to do music? And are you doing music full time?
I could say, yeah, I'm doing music full time. Every day I'm always doing something to contribute to music. Either I'm performing at an open mic, or I'm just performing at an open mic. I'm performing at Alderman event, performing performing for mayor or singing. I'm typically singing for them or going to schools and singing for the youth.
Nice.
But yeah, it's really just a consistent thing. And one thing that I haven't been doing is my social media presence, but my physical being in front of you, talking, making connections, it's been very beneficial for me. So like the people that are watching can either help me or they can it's just the people that are watching, the people that I follow, and the people that support me can really help me, and they can see my vision because they know I'm taking it serious and they know that I'm talented. A lot of people saying that I'm talented. I'm not.
No, I think we can agree. Like, you are, period.
No, I hate people be like, oh, you're not humble and woo, woo, woo. But it's just that's
facts is facts.
Exactly. I'm not trying to flodge or anything. I'm just using my gift.
So basically, though, then financially, though, how are you supported? Like, do you have support, or are you balancing this? Like, I'm wondering how you're able to like afford, basically.
Yeah. I'm getting paid for shows.
Perfect.
And for people who out there, I would suggest if you're a singer, that's like, especially a male singer. If you're a male singer, people are looking for young male singers to come and sing for weddings, birthday parties, like Christmas events, and just like jazz. That's what I'm getting paid for, and also just me collabing with other businesses and
nice.
making skits and the exposure that we both get. Yeah, that's how I've been getting stuff, getting paid. And
okay, side note, what do you call like your community, your fan base? Like, do you have a name for them yet?
No.
Okay, stay tuned.
Not yet. I might, but
I'm like Zion Stars. I'm gonna leave it to you.
Yeah, I don't really know. I don't know. I'm probably gonna. There's like a YouTube leader that I watch. You probably don't watch him, but I forgot his name. But it's like he has a it's not a club, but it's like a group of people that follow him, and he calls them that, and people respond to that.
Yeah, because I'm just saying, you have a lot of people who support. I mean, we support you, and I think everyone watching is like, yo,
and that's what you do. You're groovy.
Oh, thank you. You groovy too. And I think it'd be like cool, because I feel like that's the way it's like, kind of like with us and Yay Squad, is like how that will help with like your community too. And I think like what's amazing is you do document your journey, right? And there's many different ways that you, like you said, collab with businesses. Let's talk about content creation. Like, these days, I feel like musicians can't just be musicians anymore. There's other ways to relate to your audience. So like, tell me like what inspired you to like get into creating those skits, and like kind of like what is your plan to kind of branch out? Like, tell me more about content creation.
Okay, so with my content, I before anything, even before I became a singer, I was a content creator.
Okay.
And I would post my stuff on Instagram or Facebook, and I wouldn't even care how many likes it get. It would just always be like. And if you go back, if you look for me,
that was your foundation. Go ahead. Sorry,
no,
I'm just like, wait, actually, this was before all of this.
Yeah.
Reverse. Go ahead.
But no, it's just like, you can see the same format. You'll look at it. You'll look at my video, and you would think that it would just have the same format as somebody like Caleb City or Lenar. I forgot. Yeah, Lenar. Yeah, Lenar or Dash EXP. A big fan of him. That's probably like one of the reasons why I started making skits, because of Dash EXP. His skits were like funny as hell. But I started off making skits and just creating content. And then one time, 3 years ago, I made a TikTok, and I was using Mike Tyson voice. It was like when you accidentally step on Mike Tyson's bird.
How's that sound? Reenacted. Because I love your impressions.
I was like, oh man, you got birds everywhere. You got birds on the walls. You got birds on the floor. It's just crazy. And you heard like a cracked song, like, oh man, if somebody would touch one of them. Oh man, somebody would have hurt one of my birds. Oh man. I just ripped that heart out. Oh man, I just ripped the eye out and just eat it, then throw it back up and then just smack it in their face. Oh man. And it was just like, after that, people just like fell
How
in
did
love
you
with Mike
learn
Tyson.
these? Okay, let's impressions. How did you learn this? And what are all the impressions you know? Like, that's
Yeah.
crazy. No, for real. Because I'm like, when it's like you're so good at it that like I'm seeing you, but I'm hearing the other person. Like I'm also seeing the other person. Like,
Yeah.
how?
No, it's just it's I really that's one of my things. I love impersonating people and like cartoons and stuff like that. That's like one of my favorite things to do. When I was in like third grade, like I was known for doing Shaggy and Scooby. Like Scooby Doo, chill out, dude. Like that was like one of my favorite things to do, and I was known for like doing that impression. But like I watch people like Godfrey. Yeah, Godfrey is amazing. Jay Farrow,
Yes.
amazing impressionist. Like I try to do the stuff they do. Like they do real people and stuff like that. Like I try to do Will Smith. Keep my wife's name. Damn. That's all I can do. Is just, I was with Jada and damn. And that's who else? I can't do Cat. Who else? Like
You're
dang.
iconic.
I usually have like impressions on like on the back of my hand, but you know, like Jay-Z. It's your boy Jay-Z. Ace to the Izzo. AOB. Ayo, hook Jewel up with some coffee. Yeah, everybody get some coffee on me. Share.
Like, let me tell you something. Even what you just shared now is like.
Oh, thank you.
So you are such a vibrant, upbeat person. You love having fun.
Yeah.
Take me down the moments where you're not really feeling the best, or you're like getting close to like, I don't even know why I'm doing this anymore. Take me to that moment, and how do you push through?
So typically what happens if something like, you know, I usually express that with my music, but when it comes to a point where it doesn't have anything to do with music and you just reflecting on my career. I know it sounds like playing, and it sounds like, how do I do that? But it's just like a this too shall pass attitude. Some days, and I promise you, like the days that you really feel like that are very, very seldom. And it probably not even a day that you feel like that. It's probably like an hour or 2 hours that you feel like, what am I doing? And I promise you, something's gonna change. Something, you're gonna scroll on Instagram, you're gonna see a funny cat, and you're gonna laugh, and then you're gonna change your whole attitude.
It'd be like that for real.
So somebody's gonna text you, invite you out to a party, or you're gonna go get you something to eat, and then that's gonna change your whole mood. Or watch a movie, it's gonna change your whole mood. It's for me is this too shall pass. Or if something like a break, like a heartbreak or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm expressing that through my music. It's
Yeah.
always going to be expressed through my music. I feel like Zion Ali. I know Zion Ali is a household name. So yeah, anybody can talk about Zion Ali. Like a kid or an elder. That's really the goal. Just to be like in movies with like Damson Idris. I hope I said his name right. You said Damson?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
Damson Idris. Like other actors, like, you know, other actors like that, and also still making music and stuff like that. Or independent, like Russ. Russ is amazing. He does.
Yes.
He's independent, and he does. I think he even gives tips. I read his book. I forgot what it was called, but I read his whole book. It was amazing, and it gave me a lot of inspiration and tips on how to just keep on pursuing, and it's been working. So yeah, we're being very groovy.
You know, I just feel like we're witnessing literally like where you're about to get to your rise. Like folks are gonna be looking back at this and be like, wow. Like when you get your awards and everything, be like, oh my goodness, like you were speaking into existence. So I just want to tell you from person to person, like you're an icon.
You're an icon. You're groovy. You're groovy.
Sounds that I'm groovy.
No, we can most definitely see Jewel in the movie. Netflix series, personality, all groovy, and just having her own show.
Oh,
it's all groovy. Yeah.
Every day is a yay.
Yeah, exactly. It's groovy.
So with that said, what is next for you?
After this musical, it's pretty much go time. Yeah, with the music is just it's pretty much go time. I see something big happening for me this year, and beforehand, people would tell me like the quality wasn't that great when I first started.
Yeah.
First started. When I
First starting.
yeah, when people knew me as Musa Man, they knew, like, I think they said they couldn't hear my words and stuff like that, and I figured out why and everything. But that was way back. Now I produce and I mix and everything. I do everything myself, and I've got to a point to where it could be, you can play a song from an industry and then play mine next, and you wouldn't tell the difference. Like, you would just think it would be on your playlist.
I know that.
So
right.
yeah, we're all groovy. But yeah, it's this year is going to be something most definitely special, and it's going to be something for the not just for Chicago. It's going to be for the Illinois or global, and everybody who want to listen to it. It's going to be groovy. Yeah.
Give it up for Zion. Okay. So how do you deal with the pressure of creating content and having to create music? Like, how do you balance that?
I would say that consistency I feel like consistency wouldn't be a battle for somebody who has the talent to do it. It's just the fact that when you get comfortable, that's when things could get shaky, because you're always going to think, oh, they're always going to be there. No, I'm saying they're going to find somebody else that can that matches your energy, that you can be replaced by. So if you like take a break, you're going to lose viewers, you're going to lose engagement. So like, it's always just about being consistent and always showing your face, because when you're on social media, you're really just you're getting to know this person, and you're really becoming a friend to that person. Like, seeing this person's face every single day, like, you're like, it's like, oh, like now they're in expectation of seeing you, or now it's going to be to the point to where they're typing your name in and they're looking at your content.
They want to hang out with Zion Ali.
Exactly. They want to hang out with Jewel.
Okay, period.
They want to hang out with Every Day Is a Yay.
Yes, period.
So yeah, that's really what it is. I don't feel like it's difficult. It wouldn't be difficult for anybody who's actually a professional content creator. It's just hold on. It's just about being consistent and, staying on top of it until, like, there's always time where you can take a vacation, but you have to know when you could take a vacation. Like, when you're at like not a comfortable spot, but like, I would say for me, when I'm comfortable is when I walk into a mall and I hear people screaming my name. That's when I know I'm okay.
Yes. No, and I'm glad you said that, because like that consistency part.
Yeah.
It's tricky, but like once you get into the groove of it, you're right, groovy. You get into it, but I also think that's a good thing. What you bring up about people being too comfortable,
right? That's
how you fall off of being consistent. It's like you just have to make sure like you're building that friendship, and I think that's a good way to kind of like, I'm even taking notes. Like, when you keep that in mind, like, hey, we don't get to hang out all the time. So how you are used to see my face, so let's make sure we sustain that friendship.
Right.
So I think that's a great gem.
Right.
So what advice do you have for our listeners, our musicians? What advice do you have for them?
I would just say, always stay groovy. Just because somebody said you can't, don't. That's one thing Jay-Z said. Somebody told him that somebody told him that he couldn't rap or something like that, or he couldn't pursue music, but it was just like they were just putting their insecurities on, and their failures on you, since they felt like they couldn't do it, so they stopped. So just keep on pursuing, keep on being the best you can be, always keep your best foot forward, and always be authentic and genuine. You'll most definitely grow. Always have the right people around you. If you wouldn't do that, if you wouldn't do something by yourself, and you're around a bunch of people that's doing something that you wouldn't do, you should change.
There you go.
And especially if they're not doing what you're doing. So if you're not around a bunch of content creators, you're not in the right crowd. If you're a singer and you're not around singers, you're not in the right, or content creators, you're not in the right. If you're not around people who are creators, artists, you shouldn't be around them.
So you go on Every Day Is a Yay.
Yeah.
So my question to you is, how do you make every day a yay?
Always having gratitude.
Yeah.
Always having that gratitude and always being like, there are always some moments you'd be like, damn, but it's like someone is not to be cocky, but someone is wishing to be in my position.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody could wish to meet the people that I've met, and
Yes.
to have the followers and have the viewership and to have the love that I receive. Likewise to you, Jewel.
Yeah.
Like people wish to have Jewel's position and the things that the people she have worked for, and she's working for herself. You know what I'm saying? Like the growth that she have had, and like the impact that she have made through Instagram and through the people that she have met, and her and just and that's her just being her character, the way that she just got her way through. That's how she got where she is, because of her character and the love that she has for herself and for the love that she gives to people. But it's no, it's all groovy. It's all authentic. This is real. But I'm just saying, like, just having that gratitude and be grateful where you are, because if you're being grateful where you are, you're gonna look back. Oh, you never know. Like a week, tomorrow, you can be like, damn, I was just chilling on my couch. Now I'm talking to Jay-Z, or I'm talking to Beyonce, or making a song with Tyler, or making a song with, it could happen like just like that. So always be grateful where you are. So that's what I'll say.
Period. Okay. So how can we support you?
Oh yeah, you can follow me on Instagram. You can search me up anywhere. You can search me up on Google if you want to find me. You can find my Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube channel. Just type in ZIONALI and I'll pop up, and just listen to my music, or listen to breakdowns if you're a youth. Please don't listen to that. The best that I can be. Yeah. So stay groovy.
Yes. Give it up again for Zion Ali. Thank you all so much for tuning in to another episode of Everyday is Yay. And remember, you have the power to make every day a yay. Woo! You did amazing.
Thank you so much.
I came back to let you know it for you, and I can't let go. My friends wonder what is wrong with me. Days from your love, you see. I came back to let you know that for you, and I can't let go.
People go around the world for love.
Hey, hey.
Never find what they dream of.
What you want to only love, only you.